Hi, this is Dr. Aftab Ahmed, and I'm going to talk about what coronavirus do inside the cell. So, how it enters the cells and how it replicates inside the cell, and the different type of proteins it has. So, I'm from Transcontinental Pharma, which is a pharmaceutical industry and hospital services industry in Pakistan. So, I will briefly describe what actually happens inside the cell. So, uh, here it is the virus, and this is the coronavirus, as you have seen its images on the social media and on media and everywhere in the research articles. So here it is the virus, which bind on, this is the cell membrane. So there are different receptors on which this virus binds. So it's bind to the receptors of mainly for our respiratory system. So it's bind to the receptor of the cells of the respiratory systems and get into the cells. And this inside this entry to the cells, it could be through the membrane fusion. So it fuses with the membranes and membranes go inside, or it could be through the endocytosis. So endocytosis is a process in which the virus or other things that get in contact with the cell membrane that get inside the cell. So here it is the cytoplasm, and initially the virus get in touch with the receptor, and after the receptor it goes through the process of endocytosis, it moves inside the cytoplasm. So the when it goes inside the cytoplasm, then the virus it get open up. So it's get open up, and this genetic material is released, which is positive sense RNA genome. And this positive sense RNA genome, it get in touch with the ribosome. And the function of the ribosome, as you know, is the transcription. So it helps to prepare the copy of the viruses. So one of the enzyme, which is the RNA viral polymerase enzyme, that actually help in this process of replication. So the RNA, which is a positive sense RNA, it helps to make negative sense RNA genome, and from negative sense it make the positive sense genome once again. So it makes multiple copies of this genetic material through RNA-dependent RNA polymerase enzyme, and then these copies that retain in the cytoplasm. So there are different proteins of these viruses. So this is the genetic material which is actually prepared, and from here it's actually translated into the protein. So there are these four distinct genes which are nucleocapsid, which make the nucleocapsid protein, which actually get in touch with the genetic material, and it gives protection to this genetic material. And then there is a spike protein, which is like very famous. It's actually spike out from the virus surface, which get in touch with the receptor and help the cell to go inside the cells. And then there is a membrane protein, which is M. And then there is the envelope protein. So you know this virus is envelope virus, so it makes the envelope and the membrane. So all these proteins, including the spike, the membrane, the envelope, that goes to the endoplasmic reticulum, which is actually a structure inside the cell which help in the translation of the genetic material into proteins. So these proteins are actually formed on the membrane of endoplasmic reticulum. And on the other side, the viral genome which is made, it uh, get this N protein, the nucleo capsid protein, actually it's actually translated in without the endoplasmic reticulum in the cytoplasm. So the viral genome, it get in touch with the protein, the nucleocapsid protein, and it forms a structure like this. And this structure get in touch with the all the proteins on the endoplasmic reticulum, as you can see over here, and it forms the structure of the virus once again. As you can see, here is the genetic material, just like here you can see. And then there is a membrane protein, and then there is an envelope protein, and the spike protein. And on all of this is covered by the endoplasmic reticulum. And once again, the virus uh, goes formation of mature virion. The mature virus particles are formed. So from a single virus particle that goes inside the cells, there are hundreds and thousands of virus particles which are produced, and at the end, this goes to the membrane, and then it fuses out and it moves out from the membrane, and it goes uh, once again into the respiratory tract, and again it get in touch with the different cells which have the receptor, and once again the cycle goes on, and so that results in actually destruction of the cells. So many of the cells, they die from this process because thousands of particles are being formed and they goes inside the cells, and once again the cells are dying, and then the immune system that has a big fight with the virus particles. So the antibodies, they try to neutralize it, and the phagocytes, they try to engulf the viruses and then present the cells and the immune system that actually had a big fight with the viruses. And if this fight is won by the immune system, then they get the viruses to clear actually in our respiratory system. But on the other side, if immune system is not that strong, like in old people or in very young people, then the number of virus particles, they get increase and increase, and that result in pneumonia-like symptoms. And finally, the person is seriously ill with the fever and cough and other symptoms that appear in case of coronaviruses. And then the person has to go to the respirator. And if it goes to the respirator, there are very few chances to get survive. So this is how actually the virus that goes inside the cell, and then it opens up briefly. If I summarize it, goes inside, it attached to the receptor, it goes inside the cell, it opens up, the genetic material is transcribed, and more virus genetic material is produced, and then they from this viral genome is translated into specific proteins, and once again the virus particles, they are like they come together, and the more mature viral particles are formed, and they are released from the cell, and they infect the new cells. So this is how it works. If you have any question, then you can ask me. My email address is given, and my WhatsApp number is also given, so you can contact me. This is part of community education awareness program of National Academy of Young Scientists, and as I mentioned in the start, it's also part of Transcontinental Pharma, which is a pharma-related company in Pakistan, mainly working to provide hospital supplies, and also have started stem cell clinic and tissue engineering setup in Pakistan. So once again, if you have any question, you are most welcome to ask us. We'll try to answer it. Thank you very much for watching this.